Gold prices retraced towards 3330 levels as we have discussed in our Asia and Europe session update that it is trading slightly oversold. We can see a little recovery, and that is what it has done, hitting the resistance zone at 3330, the first target levels, while silver contained itself within a narrow zone, failing to break beyond 3820 What to expect now with the US session from gold and silver? Are we looking forward to a bounce back here before the FOMC rate cut decision and the projections and Chairman Powell's press conference tomorrow? Are we looking forward to a bounce back, or there is going to be a further correction in gold and silver? What is, should be our strategy in order to profit trading gold and silver? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Now, look at hourly charts, what it is trying to do. Notice after every drop, it tries to retrace, and that is what it has done. See, for a reversal confirmation, it is very important for gold to break beyond 33, 40, 50 zone, which should be a very good resistance zone. But right now, I can say it is still under retracement, delivering higher lows, higher highs. Now, for it to confirm the bearishness, we should see gold trading below 3308 and 3300 zone. And if it trades below this, we are looking forward to a slide like this. Yes, it could deliver another round of good drop here. It has retraced enough, wait for a breakout here, and then it could deliver another bearish move. Be watchful. But right now, I can say too early to conclude with that. Why? See this, the stochastic though has retraced. Right now, it is trying to look downwards, which is a bearish sign though. But when you see the MACD, see, after forming a triple bottom, it is rising and it is looking upwards. Look at this, a sharp drop, it is consolidated, and now it is ready to shoot. However, we should wait for it to break past the critical resistances, and only if it stays above the resistance zone, specifically beyond 33, 40, 50, you should treat this as reversal, else gold is still not bullish here. Be mindful, we can see a greater correction as well. RSI right now looking downwards here. Coming to now on the 2-hour charts, earlier we have discussed, see, on the hourly charts, prices retraced towards 20 period. On the 2-hour charts also, it should do so. What has happened? It has kissed 20 period and now trying to reverse. But when you look at the candles closely, you can find out there is a push from downside every time it has hit 3308, 3310 zone, and that is why we can see a pullback here. Now it is trying to erase the gains. What could happen here? Again, finding the support from 33.810, it could bounce back. Thus, I'll say till 33.8 and 3300 zone, you should be careful with the sells here. Below 3300, I think we are looking forward to a bigger than this slide, which could take it all the way towards 3280. The stochastic right now looking downwards. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom. It is right now trying to trade with moderate bullishness. And if you see the RSI, this is looking downwards. But look at MACD closely. See what has happened on MACD. A greater slide here. It is consolidated, now trying to bounce back. But it is always not mandatory that it is going to recover like this. It is possible that we can see a greater slump. Now see, when it was bullish, it has hit plus 20. So when it is bearish, it can hit minus 20 as well, which means it can again take a U-turn and drop. Hence, you should watch out. RSI has come out of the oversold zone. Look at 3-hour charts. What it has done, it has just kissed the 20 period and now trying to show a pullback. But when you see the charts here, see, first, look at the last candle. The last candle was a breakout here after a couple of consolidation candles. Also notice it has started with a flat base and higher lows here. So it could again pull back on the upside. Right now, I can say the exercise here by gold is to cool down the indicators which were trading, which on the smaller time frames were trading earlier slightly oversold with the drop yesterday. And thus, it may try to recover. However, I will say 3340, 3350 is the zone it need to breach in order to confirm the bullishness today. As long as this zone is not taken, you should be careful. Now see, previously the 20 and 50 period crossed over. Now the 50 and 100 period has also crossed over, and this is trading with divergence and bearishness. The stochastic has retraced the MACD after dropping towards the bottom. It is now crossed over, trading with divergence, staying bullish. Now see this, after a greater dip, it has crossed over, which means it could continue to rise here. Be watchful of this, because see, we have seen a greater slide, it could retrace a little, which means even if it tries to, you can say, I think the strong bearish move might not be there. It can trade sideways or with moderate bullishness. That is what the best it can try to do. RSI trying to come out of the oversold zone. Coming to the 4-hour, now on the 4-hour chart, story is something different. See, after the drop, it is retraced here. Now after the drop, it is retraced. It is trying to create a channel like this, where the lows of 3300, if it breaches, we can see a move towards 3280. Hence, now see, ignore everything. We should know that once it breaches the levels, certainly either the bearishness or bullishness is going to increase. We should just focus on the levels because right now the indications are mixed. When you see the moving averages here, these are trading with divergence and bearishness. The stochastic rising here, the MACD has traded enough bearish, trying to converge crossover for a buy. RSI flat at bottom. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, notice trade bearishness here. Lower highs are seen. Today also it is kissed the lower highs. Now lower lows can be seen here, which means it can breach below 3300, which means it is possible for gold to now drop towards 3290, 3280 zone, the next support zone, and below that we can see a greater correction. Now for this to confirm, we should see gold trading below 3300. That is the level, that is 3308. First it has to break below, then 3300. If these two levels are taken, confirm that it is going to deliver again a greater bearish move here. Notice what's happening. See, first let me show you. After this great drop, it was trading in this retracement channel. It has come out of this retracement, which suggests first it should hit the bottom here, 3250 at least, or in fact lower levels very soon, if not today. Though if you see the stochastic, this is trading oversold, which calls for it to show a pullback. The MACD right now is trading bearish, very near, close to the neutral line, and the RSI has dropped. So considering this, before I provide you the levels, if you are willing to learn this art of trading, where you can increase your winning trades, increase your profitability ratio, and find out the profitable trades with you, you should join my mentorship batch. The next batch starts on 1st of September. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. But before we proceed, if you are looking forward to join the Signals channel, you should reach out to me. You can be part of my Signals channel on Telegram. We are trading as per the signals, you can profit. And also it is very important for you to have a safer trusted partner where you can trade safe, which offers you a safe-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link in the channel and video description. So now looking at the charts, I'll recommend you to buy. If you now see gold trading above 33.26, you can initiate a buy at 33.25, 26 levels, rather 33.26 levels. Expect it to move towards 33.30, 32 and then 33.38.40 next. Beyond 33.38.40, expect 33.45, 33.52. If these levels are taken, it's stable. Beyond 33.52, I think the drop will be difficult and it might trade bullish from there, hitting 33.64, 65 or in fact 33.76 levels here. Let's be watchful. I do not expect such a great reversal, but yes, these are markets. Anything and everything is possible, and it is trading rightly slightly oversold, and hence you have to watch out with caution. On the downside, now you can sell at 33.14 levels, but the nearest support it is going to get is at 33.10, 33.08, which is a critical support level, 33.08. Gold needs to breach below 33.08 in order to confirm further bearishness, and then we can expect it to move all the way towards 3300, 3290, 288, and then 3280. 3280 is the level. If at all gold trades below, you can just stay short for 3260 and in fact 3248.50 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly charts, you can see finding it difficult to stay beyond 38.20. So now again, if you see it is staying beyond 38.20, the lower price has to be above 38.20. You can stay with the buys, but this zone completely 38.20 is critical for silver to break beyond. Remember, the Bollinger Bands have narrowed and the move it is going to show is going to expand the bands. It could be either which ways. Notice after the drop it is stayed sideways, and if it stays now below 37.80, we are looking forward to a move towards 37.50.40. Right now I think it is slightly oversold and hence you have to watch out. The stochastic flat, the MACD is rising, the RSI is flat here and it is trading in a comfortable zone. Look at the 2-hour chart. See, the resistance here is very strong. You have to watch out with caution at 38.20, 38.30 zone, and specifically I'll say till 38.40 you should be careful. Notice the bands have narrowed and the move it is going to show now, it is going to expand the bands. Hence let's watch out. The direction it takes might be a stronger one. If you see, also notice on the downside, look at the supports. Greater supports are available at 37.90, 37.80 zone now. Stochastic rising, the MACD is also rising after the crossover, trading bullish. The RSI is rising as well. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3-hour charts, yes, you can see this flat base and see this. It is trying to bounce back, but it has failed to do so. I will wait for it to cross over. I'll wait for it to breach the 2050 period moving average, which is crossed over on the sell side. Now I can definitely see a struggle here on the upside by silver, and thus it is pretty important for silver to trade beyond 38.2040, which will only confirm a reversal. Else, as long as it stays below 38.2040, you have to be careful with the buys. Notice what's happening on the 3-hour charts, finding the support, trying to bounce back. Let's see how far it can stretch the rise. If you see the stochastic, this is flat. The MACD, if you see, it is crossed over at the bottom. It is traded with moderate bullishness for now. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 4-hour, on the 4-hour chart, similar observation here. Only worry point here is that it has shown a reversal sign, then a pullback, then a swing. So current candle might again take a dip here. I'll just watch out if it stays below 3790, 3780 zone. This will confirm further bearishness today. Stochastic flat. The MACD traded bearish enough, waiting for a crossover here, and the RSI is flat at bottom. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily chart, see what is happening with silver rise and retracement. It has taken the support from the 20 period, and since then, every time it has shown the rise, it is pulled back towards 20 period. Now it is seen taking support from 20 period. That is pretty important. Notice what has happened today. It has formed a double bottom, and hence the chances of a pullback is still exist, where the prices could bounce back, where silver prices could reverse. Though it is not yet showing a momentum on the upside, we have to wait for it to stay beyond 38.2040 zone in order to confirm the possible rise here. Stochastic oversold here. See, the MACD crossing over here is what confirming further downside to silver, and the RSI is also dropped. So considering this, what I'll recommend, if you see it is staying below 3790, 3780 zone, stay short. The higher price has to be below 3790 in order to confirm the drop here, below which you can expect it to move towards 3750-40, the first target, and hence you have to be careful at 3790-80, which should offer a very good support here for the day. And on the upside now, the buying entry only above 38.20. When you see the lower price above 38.20, initiate the buys, expect 38.40 and then 38.60 levels, beyond which you can say it is trying to reverse, and 39 should be the next target. Appears difficult, but these are markets. Anything and everything is possible. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again tomorrow with the Asia and Europe session update. Do watch that as well. Thank you.